Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at Kadena and its token KDA, and I want to show you my trade setups on this coin. So first and foremost, let's have a look at the macro. I'm on a 4-hour time frame and I managed to get a really nice entry at this point over here. So this was taken from what was turning out to be a giant ABC. So we had the A wave here, retracing up for the B wave, and then down for the C wave. Now this turned out to be an ABC flat correction. So if we look carefully here, it did not actually put in a lower low. You can see it just fell shy of putting in that lower low. Now, I've been trading for many years, and you just come to learn that sometimes, especially with these big moves, and this all coincides with how Bitcoin is performing, sometimes it will just fall shy of breaching this initial A wave, and it doesn't grab the liquidity down here, and the reversal will occur. So I decided to take that entry. It was only going to cost me one stop, and it turned out to be a good investment. Now, I am still holding this trade, which some of you will look at and think that's crazy, because at one point I was at a 51.59 R&R return. But again, if we look at KDA, the upside potential is absolutely massive with its all-time high. This is just showing at 1.97, but I know that this this coin, its all-time high was around $27. So even if we just get back to this local high here, which was back in December 2024, let's see, that will be a 322 R&R. How about that, boys? So I'm willing to hold out for those potential returns. Now, the problem with an ABC flat correction is we have made this retracement up to here, and now it looks like we're forming an ABC to the downside. I could jump out of my current long and re-enter at this point here, but I think, let's see, how many percentage points is that? It's a 13% drop from this entry here. I think I'm just going to leave my long entry standing from here and wait for this larger ABC, which I'll show you now. So what could be forming is another mammoth ABC, which this time will pierce this line and give us our entry point over here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that long entry. Now, it could just come down to this level here and then bounce back and make a run for the upside. Now, to counter this trade, ideally the correct position for the short would have been from this ABC here, which was a very nice ABC at this level here. I did not get this one. I managed to get an entry at this point, and that was just from a simple 50% fib retracement. So I took this local low here to this local high here, and I took a little bit of an educated guess that it would retrace 50% and then start to come back down, which fortunately it did. So that is the entry that I've got. It's not the best entry. However, we are quite a bit away from my entry point. So I'm willing to hold this, there's a very good chance that it's going to come back down all the way to the 32-cent mark, and then I will be taking this long entry here, depending on what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin is in a rapid free fall, altcoins are just going to get decimated, but hopefully my entry from here will hold, and this could then turn out to be a much bigger free fall on KDA, and would be looking at, even if we take the fibs from here, from this A wave, would be looking at a 1.414 at 30 cents, or a 1.618 retracement down to 27 cents, and I will be waiting to see if there's a suitable ABC entry to go long from there. Okay guys, so that was KDA, and the two trades that I have on the board there, they're currently open and active, and just waiting to see which side the trade is going to favor. Any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next video.